Well, thank you, Lisa, and thank you to all of you who participated. As Lisa mentioned, we definitely look at the data, we strategize it. There will be a new strategic plan as a result of some of this information as well. So with that, let's get on to the reason we're here today, which is really to celebrate our teachers and our staff with Staff of the Year and Teacher of the Year nominations. I think it's a reality that we're living in. The schools have been under attack, and I think that's a sad reality because I think there's a narrative that is not true that is being put out there. And unfortunately, many of you nationwide are taking some very unfair criticism and hits when really we're here to make a difference in the lives of kids. So with that, I think we're good up there, aren't we, Misty? Okay, so we are going to move forward, and I'm not going to say a lot of words. We're going to let the nominations words speak for themselves. But I will say, as I was looking at some of the words that Lisa put up there, staff is kind of, the glue that holds us all together, and they're often under-recognized and not really appreciated for the time and efforts that they put in, but they really are key to the functioning of a school. And it's, when you see words up there like the strengths, clean classrooms, that was a strength that the kids had identified, and that means that our custodial staff is working hard to do the best they can, sometimes doing double duty and things like that, but it really speaks volumes of how they care about the school and really want to make teachers' lives better and administrators' lives better and all of that. So we have a lot of staff. We have office staff, bus drivers, we have paraprofessionals, we have food service workers, and just a variety of things. And I think it's really important that we tell them that they're appreciated and recognize them. So with that, the principals are going to take turns. They're going to read the nominations that came in, and then we will show a video up here that recognizes the person that won.
An honorable mention goes to our rural bus drivers. Nominated by Francie, I would like to nominate the rural bus drivers that have been and have them be recognized. They have been handed some of the worst conditions of travels to pick up or drop off our students this winter, and we still have spring conditions to tackle. Please stand and let's give our rural bus drivers, if they're here still, an honorable mention.
A lot of them are out on route already, but
thank them later.
Where's Melissa? Probably could. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. That's right. Melissa Chapesky, nominated by Marty Capon. Melissa is dedicated, hardworking, organized, fun, and a go-the-extra-mile worker in the kitchen. She lets nothing bother her and can adjust to any change that may pop up. Many students stop and talk to her during the day, and she always takes the time for them. Melissa will also help out any coworker in the kitchen or out. Central Cass is lucky to have Melissa.
Reed Milland, nominated by Kirsty Wagner. Reed was the first person I sat with on my first day at Central Cass. He was very kind and welcoming from the get-go. He works very hard, and I'm grateful that he is our custodian down in our wing. Reed is always so warm and friendly to everybody in the music wing, both staff and students. He's very proactive about what needs to be done and regularly asks me what I would like prioritized in my room. He finds time to connect with many of the students, even though he's only here in the later afternoon. Congratulations, Reed.
Kristen, please stand and be recognized. Nominated by Bree Rowe, Kristen goes above and beyond to meet the needs of the students she works with. She walks the halls with a smile on her face, and it is clear that all the students at Central Cass enjoy her presence. Central Cass needs individuals like Kristen. She exhibits patience, enthusiasm, and adaptability to work with our most challenging students. Kristen doesn't need the recognition of Classified Employee of the Year because she does her job well every day. But by giving her this honor, it would validate just how important she is at Central Cass. Thank you, Kristen.
Christy, I saw you in here when you stood up for bus driving. Christy Christensen, nominated by Emily Steiner. Christy is so amazingly nice and cares so much about her bus kids and families along with the students she hangs out with during the day as a para. Christy has such a caring heart and is always happy to see everyone that she works with.
Shauna. Shauna was nominated by Jenna and Dana. The team attitude with Shauna exudes makes working with her a dream. Shauna's day never looks the same. She never knows what students and coworkers will need or what the schedule might be. Yet she steps up to the challenge each and every day with a great attitude. Shauna volunteers to fill in wherever she is needed. She can monitor a study hall, proctor a test, fix a printer jam, not an easy task. Come to the rescue with a tissue and hand sanitizer just in the nick of time. Tutor a learner in just about any content area. Motivate students by updating the word wall and lend a listening ear to a student in need. Shauna lives and breathes Central Cass. She's not only passionate about academics, but also for the many extras that make our school great. Shauna is the Swiss Army knife of our school, and we are lucky to have her. Congratulations, Shauna.
Say about Nancy. She does a lot for the school. What can I say about Nancy? She does a lot for the school. She does so much. She puts in so much time, effort, energy. She does amazing things for this school, and we're really lucky to have her. She volunteers free time. She helps with any extracurricular that you could possibly need help with. She volunteers time for Volleying the Valley, wrestling tournaments, basketball games. This year, the basketball team was stuck in a blizzard. I said, hey, Nancy, could you help us wash the jerseys we play tomorrow? She drove to our hotel in a blizzard and washed our jerseys. Like, that just shows like how willing she is to help this school, how willing she is to help anybody. She helps custodians with bus routes. She helps line things up. She lines up who to call for banquets, who to call for parades. She helps with the Hall of Fame. She does everything. She helps Mr. Fornes. Like, she keeps Mr. Fornes in line, ready to go. She does an amazing job. Mr. Fornes is a busy guy. Nancy's even busier because she's helping Mr. Fornes. She's an amazing lady. I'm so happy that she got this award. She deserves it. It was good to see her get this award.
And obviously, the winner is Nancy Nelson. Let's give her a round of applause. Come on up here. So we're going to pose for a picture here. Little did you know, they didn't tell me who it was because I think they thought, Nancy knows my mind better than anyone. They thought I'd spill the beans. So congratulations, Nancy, well-deserved. And good people in your family. I've known Nancy for years and knowing some of her family members, just great people, true dedicated to Central Cass and squirrels. So much deserved. So thank you, and let's get a picture.
As they come down from the stage, I want you to know Nancy planned her own party because in order for any of this to happen and to keep it a secret, she has to do everything for me still. So when you eat the donuts, know that the honored guest picked them up this morning because that's the only way to get it past her. Nancy, we love you.
You guys can come on down here and we'll finish the program and then. Brent, I hope you know how lucky you are.
Just to know, we're going to turn off the music because that was a little weird. So, Jay did not plan that. That was just, the crescendo was something. All right, let's go on.
Oh, that was fun. All right. Well, next we move on to our Teacher of the Year. And I think we all know the importance of a teacher. If you're like me, some of my fondest memories and the most important people in my life, and probably yours as well, were teachers that made an impact on our life. It might have been a coach, it might have been a teacher coach, or teacher in general. Most of you are probably in this profession because of teachers in your life and the influence they had. And, I could just tell stories about how I'm here today because of teachers that helped guide me, direct me, sometimes correct me, and those types of things. There was just a quick quote that I think is so true about the importance of teachers in the lives of children. And it says, a teacher takes a hand, it opens a mind, it touches a heart, and it shapes the future. And there is no doubt in my mind that that is really a true statement. It's been a couple tough years. It's been challenging. And I want to just thank each and every one of you before we get to the nominations for what you do for kids and making this school a special place and this community a great place to be a student. So thank you for that. So with that, we are going to open up for the nominations for Central Cass Teacher of the Year.
Brad Fornes, nominated by Olivia Broren. Brad is an amazing teacher and friend. In his classes, he understood that not everyone has the same skill level or confidence, and he knew how to work with it. He always made class very enjoyable. If class ever got dull, he would throw in an activity to lighten the mood. Brad is a leader at Central Cass and the community. In the school, he always took care of the building maintenance and his students. Let's all give Brad a round of applause.
All right, where's Mrs. Hoffman? Lisa Hoffman, nominated by Morgan Cowan. Mrs. Hoffman is one of the best teachers. She laughs at our jokes and has a good relationship with all of us. She makes sure everybody is included and lets us help in the squirrel's den. She's very quick on her feet and responsive, always helping with questions and always knowing the answers to them. She's always smiling no matter who it's for, always trying to brighten everybody's day. She's so caring and personable. She never makes anyone feel left out, laughs with everyone, and makes sure we're all having fun while learning. Where are you, Lisa? You got to stand up. Where is she? There she is.
Nate Luchtemeier was nominated by Annison Holland. Mr. Luchtemeier is one of my first teachers that had made sure that my entire class knows what and how to do every math problem before he leaves us to do it on our own. He is teaching me that I always have to work for things. All in all, Mr. Luchtemeier is a wonderful teacher. He always gives second chances when you get your test back and when you don't do good. He lets you try again, because when you ask him, he says that he doesn't care if you get it wrong. He cares whether you understood it at the end of the day. This shows that he isn't just putting our grades in at the end of the day because he must put a grade in, but because that's the effort that you put in to get that grade. The effort to put the grade in that matters. Mr. Luchtemeier.
Laura Ebertowski, nominated by Sarah Barnard. Laura truly cares about teaching, and when I'm around her, I feel like I'm better by proxy. Her passion and great attitude are contagious, and I love every opportunity I get to collaborate with her. She is also earning her master's with the school's TLA because she strives to be the best teacher she can be. Laura is the most creative teacher I work with, both in how she plans her activities and how she differentiates her teaching. Laura leads by example. She inspires me when I see the amazing stuff she does with her kids. Stand and be recognized, Laura.
Miss Gress, where are you at? Oh, pointing you out over there. Nominated by Mercy Francis. Miss Gress is a great teacher that anyone can talk to. She helps with any problems a student may have, whether that be homework in her class or other classes, real-life situations, and opinions on different situations. Students feel safe talking to her, and she gives advice she can give them. If students need help, she'll offer to help and stay longer to help them with what they have questions on. Ms. Gress is caring, a good listener, an amazing teacher, a leader, a helper, and overall an outstanding person. Stand up.
Erin Baumgarten, nominated by Kristen Hackman and Andrea Eberhardt. Erin took on a new role this year and is having a positive impact on her students. Erin goes above and beyond to make every child feel unique and special. Erin reaches out to community members, Hagen Dental for example, to include them in an overall well-being of her students. Erin's consistent effort to be inclusive and provide opportunities is what makes her stand out. Mrs. Baumgarten has the wisdom that can only be learned over time. She notices strengths and weaknesses because she is observant, compassionate, and gifted with teaching. She has been a teacher to 2 of our children, and I wish that she could teach every grade because she would shine in any position. We love Mrs. Baumgarten. She is an outstanding and deserves this more than anyone else. Erin, congratulations.
Dan, where are you? Nominated by Jay Nearson. Mr. Bolda has a great way of making sure that the student is learning and making sure that he is pushing them to the best of their ability. He will always have a special assignment that motivates Grayson to learn and retain the things he needs to learn. I have received numerous calls from him with Grayson in the room and with him on the phone telling me what a great job he's doing. And I will tell you that means the world to me, and for sure makes Grayson feel like $1 million because he will come home and I will mention something about the call and the look on his face says what a great job Mr. Bolda is doing day after day. You have a good one in Mr. Bolda. Please stand and be recognized. Stand up. Stand up. There he is.
Sarah Barnard. There she is over there. Nominated by Paul Wanzik. Sarah goes above and beyond in everything she does. She does not stop at their language needs. Sarah knows her students' academic levels, functional skills, organizational skills, and social emotional levels. Sarah is a master at creating a safe, friendly learning environment. She has high expectations for all of her students. Sarah develops strong relationships built on trust and respect. Sarah has an uncanny ability to motivate and push her students beyond what even they think is possible. Sarah's leadership is always on full display. She is routinely leading special education meetings and is a go-to for the team when problems arise.
Cassie Bastian, nominated by Jordan Kozowski. Mrs. Bastian is so wonderful at connecting with her students. I have been so incredibly thankful for her this year. We have had numerous snow days this year, and Mrs. Bastian has uploaded delightful videos on Seesaw that both me and my daughter have enjoyed. It's motivated her to do her virtual learning packet because she heard and saw her teacher instructing her to do so. My daughter is in dance, and she had the opportunity to perform at a couple of the JV games this year, and Mrs. Bastian was at every one. I was very moved that she took the time to come and watch her students in their extracurricular activities. And I know the girls really appreciate it too. I am so glad that Mrs. Bastian was a part of our school this year, and I wish every teacher was like her. Congratulations, Cassie.
Matt Norman, right back here if you're looking for him. Mr. Norman continuously demonstrates the importance of Hannah Gress nominated him. Sorry, I'll start over. Mr. Norman continually demonstrates the importance of structure, motivation, and responsibility when it comes to his classes. He's often seen in the hallways visiting with students to foster the relationships needed. He has taken on a significant challenge this year by stepping in to teach construction trades class. When a challenge was posed to the school, it didn't take long for Mr. Norman to step in and fill the need. This is a great example of what kind of leader Mr. Norman is. Not only is he a strong leader to the students on his basketball team, the students he has in his class, he has approached it with all in calm and positive demeanor. Congratulations, Mr. Norman. Please stand.
Megan Nelson. Where's Megan? Oh, right here. Nominated by Sally Dumas. Megan knows her students well and builds close relationships with her students and their families. She goes above and beyond to meet students where they are at. She celebrates their successes and empowers them to make it through the tough stuff. Students want to do well for Megan. They look up to her and are motivated by Megan's ability to show them what they are capable of. Her students know that she truly cares about them. They trust her, admire her, and love coming into her classroom each day. Megan is an incredibly dedicated educator. She is an exceptional teacher and an incredible colleague, a team player, and a difference maker. She goes above and beyond every day. All right, I'm going to try not to mess this up this time.
Mr. Raisler understands all the students' needs and meets them to teach each student. I remember getting sick, and Raisler was more than happy to meet me outside of class and help me to stay caught up with all our work. He is also very funny and makes every class engaging, which makes it hard for me to look away. Mr. Raisler makes the classroom a fun and empowering environment. He keeps us paying attention by coming up with new and fun ways to teach and keep our attention. He always has a schedule on Schoology and always lets us know a week in advance of the test to help us study. He's very good at keeping us up to date. Mr. Raisler is one of the best leaders I know. He always makes sure that his classroom is fun and engaging as well as safe. He never lets anyone have a negative or angry attitude and makes sure that everyone appreciates and supports each other. He is also always in the hallway and greets everyone and says hello when he's talking to the other teachers. Mr. Raisler is definitely a standout guy. And I think that he would be best for Teacher of the Year because of how he treats everyone. He's hilarious, kind, and treats everyone with equality. And for my additional supporting statement, I said, Mr. Raisler is one of the best teachers I have. He makes class fun, which is very impressive. and he keeps my attention and makes sure that I know what I'm doing. Despite how much I chatter, he's understanding, and I really appreciate him.
Big congratulations to Mr. Raisler, if you can make your way up. We're going to take a picture, so if you could stand under the writing there. So just a final couple comments. First of all, congratulations to all the folks who were nominated. It proves that you mean a lot in the lives of our kids and our fellow co-workers. Also, big congratulations to Troy and Nancy. They are just kind of demonstrate really what commitment to education is all about. In an era where a lot of people don't stay in education for their entire career, they embody that they've committed their entire professional career to education. So congratulations. As we wrap up today, we'd like our honored guests to go through the line. We have some coffee and donuts and treats. So get that taken care of. Let's let them go first. Everyone else fill in. It's an opportunity for just socializing and visiting and having some fun, spending time together. And then if the two winners could come back to the stage with their families, I think Misty's going to take some professional... Oh, we'll find them out there for pictures. Okay. So enjoy the day. Thanks a lot. Have a great week.